If you don't have a vision, you won't go very far in life. Casual Talk here, brand new video, brand new topic. Those who are new to this channel, feel free to subscribe, comment down below, share the video, like the video, let me know what you think. All is welcome, and God bless all of you. Just to update with all of you, I have a cold, so in case if my voice sounds a little off-putting, I apologize. Some things happens, and there's a lot of things that are not in everyone's control. So I'm praying, Lord willing, I get better soon. So here I go with this topic. What inspired me to do this video was because of a pastor that I listened to, Pastor Gino Jennings. I mentioned him many times in my videos. He's still relevant till this day. One of his previous sermons, he mentioned how God blessed him with a vision. And it's either he did it or he faced the consequences by going to hell. Okay? And his speech reminded me about where is everyone today. Sure, there's an animal food chain in the animal kingdom. There's also a food chain in the job market of human beings today. You have the people in poverty by choice and people who are in poverty by circumstances. So they got convicted, they couldn't find a job. It depends on the area that you live in and where you are in life. But if you have an opportunity to change your life and it costs you to sacrifice a few things, it's worth more to sacrifice for the greater and good than to miss out on an opportunity because you think something else better will come along. And you find out that that's not the case. There is a lot of bitter, angry, jealous people in America. It's sad that for myself, I'm just going to be honest with you. Sorry about that. As for myself, I can't even discuss my plans or my future with some of my coworkers or acquaintances because a lot of the times, if I see they're in a bad mood or they're depressed, or I don't even know if they're even happy with their lives or not, sometimes I don't really bring up my plans unless that person also has plans too. Because, like I said, that could be discouraging for people that are depressed or that are in the current state, they're not happy with their lives, and someone is positive and they bring up what they're doing that's positive, all their accomplishments, their goals, their dreams. There's just a lot of people out there who are very jealous, envious, and bitter. And they'll do what they can to sabotage your goals or to destroy it and destroy you in the process. Those type of people I stay away from. I pray to endure, remain faithful to God, and carry my future plans that He has for me as well. And He can make that happen. Okay? I believe in fasting and praying and doing what you can, but I also believe in hard work truly pays off. Hard work pays off, and hard times don't last forever. People make it last forever because they choose to be comfortable in their situation. Those are the people I don't feel bad for because you knew what you were getting yourself into. If you're in a situation, you have many opportunities come and go because you're afraid to leave your job because your girlfriend's there, your girlfriend works there, you have colleagues and coworkers you grew up with, etc. Right? You can't get mad at them if you make the decision to not leave the job for something better. You got to get mad at yourself for not taking up to those opportunities. Opportunities comes and go like a train stop. Every time one train leaves, another one's going to come. But that's not going to always happen because as you get older, it is going to be a lot harder to land a stable career. And it makes sense. Most companies is not gonna want to favor or hire older coworkers because many times there's a reputation behind older coworkers wanting more money, wanting better benefits. It's just better to be grateful for the very job that you get and use that job to get by so you could build a future, get your career, and get your things going, especially if it's for people that's trying to build a business. Hey, I'm praying that God is with you. And I wish you the best. But moral from the story of this is that if you don't have a vision, you cannot expect for things to go your way, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You just listen to one person, this other person, that person's opinion, this person's opinion, instead of just deciding what you want to do. It's all up to you at the end of the day. Just like how in the Bible it says the same thing. Faith without works is dead. If you have no faith in your work, then the work is not going to get anywhere. You're just going to easily be discouraged and give up. And I want the best for my enemies. People could call me crazy. I don't care. You have to love your enemies too. I want the best for my enemies. I want the best for my haters. I want the best for my wife, and I want the best for my kids, and I want the best for myself. Okay? I want the best for everyone in all walks of life. And of course, how the job market works is like the animal food chain. It's just like the animal food chain. The ones in the higher positions are the ones that's going to most likely have a chance to survive more because they have more resources or more money. And it's understandable. They worked hard to get to where they wanted to be, and God made a way for them. What's the point in starting something that you're not going to finish? What's the point in saying that, oh, I'm going to go to college to be such and such, and then you have no discipline, no self-discipline, no self-motivation, no self-positivity, and you end up quitting that college and dropping out? What's the point? You have to be self-disciplined, and the older you get, the more responsibilities you're going to have. Everyone shares a purpose, but if you're going to still stay in the same job, the same position, working at McDonald's for over 10, 20 years, that's your fault. That is your fault. I do not feel sympathy, or I kind of have some sympathy, right? Depending on the person's situation. I get it. I don't know everyone's situation. But if you have the opportunities to leave the job that you're at, move, save money, do what you're supposed to do, right? And handle your business, you can't use any excuse on why you can't make anything happen. So many people had so many chances and opportunities that it just blew. They probably met the wrong man. They probably met the wrong woman. They probably got with the wrong person. The man maybe end up marrying the wrong woman. The woman might end up marrying the wrong man, the wrong man, right? They may drain their pockets financially. They're not building the person up. They're not doing anything. They're like a anchor. They're a leech. They're a leech. They're putting more weight on your shoulder. They're holding you back. I understand people make mistakes. People from many life circumstances, depending on the people that they allow to enter their lives. Those same people to come in, take from you, destroy you, and leave you there dry. And you waste over 10, 20 years without your goal or your vision being set. You have no vision, you have no plans, you have no goals in set, nothing's going to happen. You are going to stay in the same exact job, working 9 to 5, living paycheck to paycheck, in debt. I do not want this future for nobody. But I know the majority of people out here in America, they don't want the best for themselves. Now, depending on your situation, if you're an immigrant, you just coming into the United States, you have to do what you have to do. I get that. But if you're just stagnated, and you're in a job position or in a warehouse, there's no guarantee that you're gonna have that position for long. And if you do, there's many cases that warehouse may cut production costs, downsize, or end up firing you. Jobs were made to elevate people's work skills. Okay? It's like essential work. It's a essential jobs. It's not a career. Essential jobs is not a career. A career is something to be more respected, like an attorney, a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse, a firefighter, police officer, engineer, data analysis, scientist, accountant. Those are careers. Those are careers. I'm in college right now. It's my first year in college. So far, I'm doing good, and I'm praying to accelerate, not accelerate, but like to keep going and moving forward with the best I possibly got, because I'm willing to put in the work because I see a vision. I see myself becoming successful once I get my degree, get the skills that I need, meet the right people, network. Networking is also important to elevate yourself and grow, because many people out there, they didn't have a vision planned out as soon as they got the college degree. They had no vision plan, and now they're struggling, trying to pay off their student loan debt with a useless degree. There are people out there who are on child support. There are people out there who are homeless, all because they made the wrong decisions. Do they deserve a lot of the punishment that's coming to them? No. In many cases, no. There's some cases that are understandable and some that are not. I'm just being real with all of you. If there's no vision, you don't have a plan to go nowhere with that vision. Okay? God could show you a vision, but if you choose not to pursue it, you choose to be lazy, ignore it, act like you don't want nothing to do with it, right? Like, oh, I'm all good. I got support from the government. I got SSI, depending on the situation, and I'm good. I can live off Big Daddy government, and I'm all good. There's some people that has that mindset. They get comfortable with the government taking care of their food, taking care of their rent, taking care of all their basic needs. And instead, they don't want to take the time to work towards getting a career. There are people who thinks it's even worthless to go into college, but when they go to trade school, you need the money. In many cases, you need the money to even go through the trade school, but you don't have no job. So what are you supposed to do? People don't think about stuff like this. Truly, I believe a lot of people don't. And it's sad to know that there's a lot of people out there. They know that McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's job is not paying them crap, and they still continue to work there past the age 30, 35, 40 years old. I do not know everyone's situation. I'd rather be a humble dude, and I'd rather be honest and straight to the point about this, right? I do not know everyone's situation. But if you have or had the opportunities to change your life, because there could be people that will come into your life that wants to elevate you, to help you do better, versus the ones who don't. The ones who wants to help you elevate, the ones who wants to help you make that sacrifice, that call, build each other. Make it about that. A lot of amazing blessings and opportunities and doors can definitely open. I've moved from New York City to upstate New York to South Carolina. I had a vision about it. I was determined to do what I can, take care of my credit, take care of my debt, and do what I'm supposed to do too. Because I want a future. I see a future. I'm not gonna see if I'm stagnating and I have no plans. I'm just racking up money. I'm in debt. I'm just going by life like, it's all right. It's all good. And it's sad. You're living to stagnate, exist, just to die. No traveling, no going on vacation, no goals, no nothing. You got the opportunity to make a change for your life, do it. Opportunities come and goes like the wind. If you don't want it, somebody else will. Like I said, I don't know everyone's situation, but if you have the opportunity to get your stuff together, go for it. Nothing should stop you. Nobody should hold you back. And you also shouldn't stop yourself either. Because you also stop yourself and discourage yourself when you believe that you'll fail, when you think that it's too hard, when you don't want to put in the grind or put in the work. Many things is not promised, but one of the things that I would have definitely regret is not pushing myself to try to see what God could plan in store for me. Because when one door closes, another one opens when you keep putting in the work. Things could definitely work out at the end of the day. This is what I believe in. I'm telling you guys all this based off my experience, and it's what I've experienced. And I can never trade my relationship with God for anything else. That's all I got to say. This is Casual Talk here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.